We're going to have a little fun today talking about making habits in the new year, kind of like prepping for a hike. Welcome, I'm Sherry Traxler with ViREO Life, author of Go Forward, 28 Days to Eat, Move, and Enjoy Life God's Way. My husband and I, as I hit everything and knock stuff over, but we're just going to leave that in. We have been on a lot of hikes, and when we were probably in our first year of marriage, we went to Colorado, New Mexico, out there, and of course I say out there if you live there. Hello, those of you who live in New Mexico and Colorado. It's not out there for you, it's home for you. We went out there, since we're from Tennessee, and we hiked Wheeler Peak, or rather we attempted to hike Wheeler Peak. And there were a couple of things we were missing. Number one, we were missing a guide. Now, if you have hiked Wheeler Peak without a guide, and you found your way and didn't get lost by just the simple maps that are available, good job. We got lost. We never made it to the top by the time we knew we needed to turn around. We never found the top. It wasn't even like, oh, there it is, but we don't have time. We didn't even see the top. So, yeah. But the other piece that really did slow us down was when you're at altitude and you're not used to hiking in altitude, you need a lot more water. At that time, we had water bottles. So we had our little backpacks, little day packs, and a lot of water bottles. So every time that one of us needed to stop and drink, we would stop, open up the pack, get out the water, drink some water, put it back in, and that really slowed us down. So we didn't have the right gear. We didn't have a guide. We did not make Wheeler Peak. A few years after that, we were going to be doing a long hike again. This was in Colorado. It was Long's Peak or Flat Top Mountain. We decided for Flat Top Mountain because of time, but you can see Long's Peak from there. And by this time, we had had enough hiking under our belts. This is not an advertisement for Camelback, but we got Camelbacks. What a difference. Oh my word. To be able to just drink water as you're going, not slowing you down, and you're more than hydrated, plenty of water, because you're not thinking, well, I'll go a little bit further before I stop to drink water. You're just drinking water all the time. You're great. The other thing that we had, and if I can find a picture, I don't think I have a picture of the gentleman who was our impromptu guide, but we got to the flattest part of Flat Top Mountain. And from there, you can go on up to an elevated peak, but it's all rock, no trails, so to speak, just the cairns guiding you. And on rocky terrain, it was hard to see what was just cairn versus what was rock. Well, this gentleman had been up there the day before, so he had found the path. And he then became our impromptu guide and took us up there. What does that have to do with your new year? Well, think about the new year as a 365-day hike. Wherever you're starting now, you're not going to have quite 365 days from the time that you're watching this before December 31st. But let me show you some of the things that you want to make sure are in your pack. First is make sure that you are building the right habits. And you know from some of my videos that you can't make a lifestyle habit like that. It does take some time because there's pieces of the puzzle that you want to put in place. Second thing is enjoyment. You want to enjoy what you are doing. We know that we eventually run from pain and run to pleasure. So pain can be a motivator for a short time, but long term, you want to make sure what you are doing you enjoy. Next is an upside down truth. I wonder if that actually could have been on purpose. it wasn't, but we'll pretend it was, because if you're seeing things upside down, you're not seeing the truth. And you want to make sure that you are only listening to what is true. Mindset. What are you thinking? Just recently did a video on distorted thinking. That's some of the mindset. And that's actually some of the truth too, that making sure that you're thinking thoughts that are true, that your mindset is strong, that you have a positive mindset over the goals that you are reaching for this year. Now, here's where this YouTube channel comes in. Here's where the ViREO Life community, both here and on Facebook, comes in, and that is counsel and support. I am happy to help counsel you. You can get support from me, and you can also get support from the other folks in the ViREO Life community. So make sure you have these things in your pack, in your gear, the right resources, the right knowledge, the right skills, the right truth, the right people on this journey. Speaking of people, that's actually what next week's video is going to be about. We're just really having fun, relaxed on this video today, aren't we? Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe so that you can be the first to receive the videos. And until next time, find your path and fulfill your potential.